49ers seek a stroke of luck in free agency with veteran Pro Bowl Kevin Zeitler to bolster offensive line after Super Bowl disappointment. The San Francisco 49ers are exploring all options to strengthen their roster ahead of the upcoming season. With a strong focus on their interior offensive line, the 49ers are poised to make a potentially decisive move in free agency. The right guard position has emerged as an evident area of concern for the 49ers, especially after crucial moments in overtime of the Super Bowl, where protection issues were exposed. With John Feliciano's impending free agency and uncertainty surrounding Spencer Burford's ability to assume the starting role, the need for an experienced presence on the offensive line is undeniable. While the upcoming NFL draft offers the tempting prospect of fresh talent, the 49ers' historical draft selection strategy, under the leadership of Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, suggests that addressing the guard position with a first-round pick may not be their immediate priority. Instead, the team is exploring the possibility of securing an experienced stopgap solution in free agency while keeping their draft options open for later rounds. Enter Kevin Zeitler, the seasoned veteran coming off a standout season with the Baltimore Ravens. Despite being 34 years old, Zeitler's performance in 2023 has not gone unnoticed, earning him his first Pro Bowl nod. His prowess in pass protection ranks among the league's best, with Pro Football Focus highlighting his outstanding performance, second only to the Chiefs' Joe Thuney. While Zeitler's contributions in the running game may not match his pass protection prowess, his effectiveness in zone blocking plays aligns perfectly with the 49ers' offensive scheme, which heavily relies on such tactics. Furthermore, his reliability and low number of missed blocks underscore his potential to seamlessly integrate into the dynamics of the 49ers' offensive line. In terms of affordability, Zeitler presents a tempting option for the 49ers. With projections suggesting a one-year, $6 million contract, the financial viability of acquiring Zeitler seems well within the 49ers' means, especially with the NFL's record salary cap increase and the team's ability for strategic maneuvers in the roster. For the 49ers, the urgency to address their offensive line issues cannot be overstated. While Zeitler may not represent a long-term solution, his addition could provide the stability and experience needed to bolster the right side of the line, addressing a critical area of concern for a team determined to return to Super Bowl contention. As the 49ers gear up for the upcoming season with an eye on redemption, the potential acquisition of Kevin Zeitler looms as a crucial move in their quest for glory on the gridiron. 49ers make strategic moves in free agency following salary cap increase. In a surprising turn of events, the NFL's announcement of a substantial increase in the salary cap for the 2024-25 season has triggered a wave of speculation and strategies among teams, with the San Francisco 49ers quickly making an impact in the free agency market. Initially projected at $242.5 million, the salary cap has been revised upwards to an impressive $255.4 million, attributed to teams repaying loans taken out during the challenging times of the pandemic and benefiting from record television deals. This unexpected increase has not only altered the league's financial landscape, but also provided teams, like the 49ers, with newfound flexibility in roster management. With the revised salary cap figures, the 49ers find themselves in a stronger position than expected, with an additional $13 million at their disposal. Salary cap expert Jason Hurley of 49erscap.com had previously estimated the team's spending capability at $12 to $14 million. But with this latest development, the 49ers now have over $25 million potentially to utilize in free agency. However, despite the increased financial muscle, top-tier free agents still largely remain out of reach for the 49ers. Players like Chris Jones, Josh Allen, and Brian Burns demand contracts that far exceed the 49ers' budget, potentially posing a threat if they end up on rival teams with a surplus of salary cap space. In response to these limitations, the 49ers are considering strategic acquisitions, particularly in areas where they have identified pressing needs. One of those areas is the outside linebacker position, where a veteran presence could provide much-needed stability to the defense. While top options may be financially prohibitive, emerging talents like Jonathan Greenwood from the Houston Texans and Bryce Huff from the New York Jets present intriguing possibilities for the 49ers to explore. Linebacker is another position of interest for the 49ers, with uncertainties surrounding Dre Greenlaw's injury return timeline. In the absence of clarity, exploring free agency for viable alternatives becomes imperative. Players like Azeez Al-Shaair and Frankie Luvu offer potential solutions, albeit with considerations about team dynamics and financial viability. On the defensive front, the 49ers are in search of a physical presence capable of shutting down receivers and contributing against the run. While top options like Jalen Johnson and L'Jarius Sneed may be off the table, the team remains committed to finding talent either through the draft or uncovering hidden gems in free agency. Offensively, concerns about depth at the tight end position are prominent, leading the 49ers to explore potential acquisitions to bolster their roster. While prominent names like Dalton Schultz may be financially prohibitive for a backup role, alternatives like Hunter Henry and Noah Fant could offer viable solutions without breaking the bank. Despite the temptation of free agency, the 49ers remain mindful of the value proposition offered by the draft, especially for strengthening the offensive line. With quality prospects available at a fraction of the cost, head coach Kyle Shanahan leans towards prudent roster management, leveraging the draft to maximize salary cap savings while strengthening the team's long-term prospects. As the free agency frenzy unfolds, the 49ers find themselves at a crucial juncture, tasked with navigating the delicate balance between financial prudence and strategic acquisitions to position themselves as contenders in the competitive landscape of the NFL. 49ers decision on Javon Kinlaw. A win-win show a deal. After a journey filled with ups and downs, Javon Kinlaw, the former first-round pick of the 49ers, finds himself at a crossroads this offseason. The defensive tackle, plagued by a persistent knee injury, saw the 49ers opt not to exercise their fifth-year option. However, a resurgent season in 2023 has sparked discussions about his future in San Francisco. Kinlaw's resurgence was evident during the playoffs, where he emerged as a standout performer despite initial defensive struggles. His key plays, including pressure on Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, showed flashes of the talent that led to his selection in the top 15. With the 49ers enjoying a salary cap boost, retaining Kinlaw becomes a viable option. While Arik Armstead and Javon Hargrave anchor the defensive line, Kinlaw's potential as a rotational player cannot be overlooked. The prospect of increased playing time due to Armstead's injury further solidifies his importance to the team. For Kinlaw, a show deal seems likely. Despite his 3.5 sacks in 2023, a career high, consistency remains key. A one-year, $5.25 million contract could provide the platform for him to showcase his skills and secure a more substantial deal in the future. The synergy between Kinlaw and the 49ers is undeniable. A reunion offers familiarity and the opportunity for Kinlaw to thrive in an environment he knows best. With the right support and playing time, Kinlaw has the chance to silence the doubters and solidify his place in the 49ers' defensive scheme. In essence, the decision for both parties seems clear. A reunion that benefits the 49ers' defensive depth and provides Kinlaw with the ideal platform to prove his worth once again. For more news and updates on the San Francisco 49ers, follow our channel, The 49ers Zone. And as always, feel free to share your opinions and thoughts in the comments section below.